2013 3D Denver Shootout presented by Easton. I'm Dan Matthews with Todd Walker on color commentary. Robin Carlin will join us on the sidelines in just a moment. We're ready for championship action. 3D on both sides of the ball. Colorado in white, New England in blue. New England gets the opening face-off, and we're underway. Tad breezy up here, everything's flying around, but we're all set for some lacrosse action. On the near side, Larson Bidstrup had it for 3D New England. Ball up top. This one should be an outstanding game, Todd.
Yeah, we got two 3D teams, Dan, and it's tough to pick between the two of them. Both with outstanding D, and both with really good offensive players.
The challenge in this one will be keeping the papers in our hands,
and that was
as the wind blows in.
That was Morse getting New England on the board first again with a nice drive around the GLE and a good finish.
So we'll head back to the X. Again, 23-minute halves. 3D New England leads this one 1-0 early in the first half. 3D New England wins the face-off. Scooping it up, Nick Martin feeding it inside, and a big save by 3D goaltender Gunnar Garn.
Yeah, great stuff. Morse had it on the doorstep, had time to throw a fake in and get a good shot off, and still got stonewalled.
3D Colorado with their first offensive possession, trailing 1-0 here early to 3D New England. Keel Brennan with the ball. Gave it up to Bierman. Bierman back over to Brennan. Brennan with the big shot, sails wide, out of bounds. Backed up by 3D Colorado. Got the goal. That's Zach Robin from Cherry Creek High School in Colorado. Sorry, Zach Brado from Cherry Creek High School in Inglewood, Colorado.
A nice job by New England on the face-off, coming up with the ground ball, but kind of a loosey-goosey turnover on the crossfield pass. Starting to see a little bit more of that, Dan, in the last couple games. Again, I think these kids are tired after a very long weekend of playing, and sticks and legs are getting a little bit tired.
3D with the ball in the offensive zone. Rassenfoss has it. Cuts through the middle. Nice trail check by defenseman Michael Langdon for New England. 1-1 our score, just about 4 minutes into the first half. Championship game of the Rising Stars Red Division here at the 2013 Denver Shootout. That shot sails wide. It's going to be backed up near side by Bidstrup.
I've been real impressed, Dan, with the long sticks and with all four of these teams that were in the semis. These long stick defenders can really handle the ball and not afraid to go down and play offense when they get the chance, and some really nice takeaway checks as well.
That was a nice attempt by Bidstrup coming around the cage, and on the follow-up, Hahn gets the ball past the Denver goaltender, and it's 2-1 New England.
Yeah, and this New England attack is all three of these guys are really good. Bidstrup is sort of the gotten the marquee pub, if you will, on the as far as these three guys go. But both Hahn and Morse are both real good attackers. Again, real nice drive coming around GLE by the attackman, and these guys are not afraid to shoot once they get a step on their defender.
Another face-off win for Colorado. Carrying the ball behind the cage and pulling it back out. On the far side is Xander Ellis. Shot from the top. That one sails high, out of bounds. It'll belong to 3D Colorado. We're square at 2. Hector will bring it inbounds. Circle the cage, tried to feed out front.
Again, a few too many sticks in the middle there, Dan. That was that feed really had very little chance of getting through, and it didn't.
It's one of the mistakes that we frequently see these younger kids make is forcing. But that was a great pass from behind the cage, and scoring the goal was number 7 for 3D Colorado. They've got a 3-2 lead.
Again, great look on that backside diagonal cut, and a great finish. The Colorado kids are really working well together.
Number 7, one of those mystery players for us, not on our championship rosters. We'll do what we can to find out who it is. 3D New England will have the ball on the procedure call on the face-off.
Balanced, and they play team ball. However, with that being said, their midfield unit is probably their strongest. So be sure and look for the middies to get things rolling on offense. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Robin. 3-3 our score. Colorado with possession. Nice left-hand spin, shoot and score. 3D Colorado with a 4-3 lead. That was Grotto again for 3D Colorado. Grotto's going to stay out. He's going to go to the far wing on this next face-off.
Yeah, just exactly what Robin was talking about there, Dan. The midi gets the ball and makes a nice drive from up top and finishes the goal. And sort of the opposite situation down with New England. The strength of their team is unquestionably their attack.
Little breezy out here. Turnover for 3D Colorado.
Yeah, another great takeaway check by Danny Healy.
Healy having an outstanding tournament for 3D New England. Ball fed across the field. Michael Langdon with the clear for New England. He'll carry it into the box. Pull it back out, give it up. Far side to Hahn. Hahn gets it behind the cage to Morse. This rising team for New England's played very well. This is probably their stiffest competition of the tournament. Nice save by goaltender Gunnar Garn for 3D Colorado.
Yeah, we really haven't seen much from Bidstrup so far in this one, Dan. I think New England is kind of figuring that Colorado's going to try and take him away from the game, and they're going to let Morse and Hahn do the bulk of the ball handling.
Rassenfoss has it up top. Feed inside. Pulling it back out. Making a great decision with Xander Ellis.
Yeah, smart play. He had a stick on his hands and he was moving away from the goal. Not really a good opportunity to take a shot, and he moved it outside and kept the ball spinning. Feed
to Davis near side. Davis is an excellent feeder from X. It was a nice lead pass, but unable to get to it was Bechter. But scooping it up was Chase Conkle. Chase, the youngest of the Conkle brothers, who all played up at Colorado State. Brothers winning national championships in the last 2 years for the Rams in the MCLA. There's Davis at X. Coming around, has a screen, feeds it back behind the cage. This one comes up top to Conkle. Far side to Rassenfoss. Rassenfoss kind of forced that pass in there. Nice play on the out of bounds stripe for 3D Colorado, but coming up with the scoop was Evan Chaletsky. Chaletsky loses possession. It's going to go not out of bounds.
Great save.
Great job by the referee staying on that one, not prematurely blowing the whistle on the out of bounds call.
Yeah, two nice plays by Evan Chaletsky in the span of about 6 seconds there, Dan. He made the nice, picked up the nice loose ball and then saved the ball from going out of bounds on the sideline.
Feed up to midfield. Brian Hancock has it, taking the ball across the stripe and into the offensive zone. Hancock's got himself some wheels. He's looking for somebody to give it to. Double team is going to come. He'll feed it back up top. Unable to maintain possession of that pass was Rassenfoss, but he scoops it up. Will maintain possession, 4-3. Just over 10 to go in the first half of this championship game. 3D Colorado with the lead. Colorado with the ball. Rassenfoss has it. Great tight defense on Rassenfoss and an incredible feed inside. Shot sails wide from Hancock. Nice backup by 3D Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado started the game, Dan, pretty much coming out in a one-on-one mindset, but they're doing a much better job here in the last couple minutes moving the ball around and finding guys that are wide open.
New England with the clear. Bidstrup has it, near side.
See if Bidstrup tries to go a little one-on-one here.
Bidstrup marked up defensively by Devin Weinman. Devin doing a great job. He's a student at Mountain Vista High School down in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. Looks like we've got 6 Mountain Vista Golden Eagles on this roster. One from East, a couple from Kent, a couple from Cherry Creek, a couple from Regis. Founder Jamie Monroe of 3D was the head coach at Mountain Vista this past season. Mountain Vista had one of their better seasons. He's passing the torch on to a new head coach next year, and that was a great save by goaltender Mike Stork for 3D New England. .3D Colorado with the ball. And a 1-goal lead. Conkle with the shot.
Another great save by Stork.
Yeah, Stork stoned Conkle. That shot probably ill-advised. Came from a little far out. Feed inside. Bidstrup finds the far corner, and we're knotted at 4. Bidstrup's got a wicked shot, both right-handed and left-handed, Todd.
He does, Dan. He can shoot the ball with both hands, and he puts it where he wants it. And that was a nice shot on the feed across the crease again. Look at that nice diagonal look from up top, and Bidstrup is not going to miss very many of those.
Sam Bierman from Denver East out there to take the face-off, and he scoops up his own ground ball. Starts the offense for 3D Colorado. We're all even in this one, just under 7.5 to go in the first half. Nice takeaway by New England. Tucker Lemos coming up with it. New England on the clear.
It's like, again, just like Robin pointed out, Dan, when Colorado tries to force the action through their attack, a lot less successful than when they're running it through the midfield.
Bidstrup has it. Again, he's marked up defensively by Weinman. Feed inside. Great switch of the hands and an incredible save by goaltender Gunnar Garn. Hard shot by Tucker Lemos. Championship games living up to their billing so far. This Rising Stars Championship square at 4. Both teams right now really playing lights out lacrosse.
Yeah, it was another great one-on-one move by Bidstrup. He actually beat a double team behind the goal at X and came around, got a good shot off, but he put it a little wide.
Colorado on the clear. Colorado in the white with the purple shorts. Nice trail check. Ball into the offensive zone. Hahn has it. He gives it near side to PJ Kelleher. Kelleher gives it to Bidstrup. Bidstrup's got a shorty on him, Mike Maureen.
Yeah, this is green light go every time, Dan. I'm sure we'll see Bidstrup taking this one to the cage.
Yeah, Bidstrup's going to come around the cage far side. He was looking to the cutter, and we got a man in the crease. Ball's going to go the other way for 3D Colorado.
Yeah, New England did a nice job getting the mismatch there, but another error that we've seen several times today, Dan, where the attackman on the backside was not backing up a shot. Stork with another great save.
Yeah, Stork right now facing a whole lot of shots. 3D Colorado putting a lot of shots on cage in the early goings of the half. Later goings of the half, actually. 12 shots for 3D Colorado. A big thank you to Matt Schwader on stats for us.
Great look.
There's a nice one. Bidstrup with the goal on the feed from the near side. Believe that feed came from Nick Martin.
Yeah, number 59, Nick Martin. Again, nice job beating his guy down the alley and seeing the slide come off the crease, and Bidstrup right there to finish it.
New England should have a 5-4 lead now, I believe, Todd. Is that accurate?
That is true.
Okay, 5-4 New England with the lead. Keel Brennan gets the ball into the offensive zone. Davis has it near side. Brennan has it, kicks it up top. Near side, shot sails wide. That was a good, quick shot from Keel Brennan. Hancock on the far side in one of those green helmets. Feed up top to Davis.
Nice.
He has a bounce shot.
Nice finish.
Scores.
Nice finish.
It's a great job by Truett Davis.
And there's one from the Colorado attack, Dan. Some nice teamwork, nice pass from that right wing behind to the attackman nesting on that front side. Just a little daylight, and he did a nice job burying it in the top of the net.
It was a nice goal for Truett Davis. Even this one back up at 5. It's going to be like last possession wins, Todd.
In a game like this, it would not surprise me.
Great matchup and great publicity for all the things that Jamie Monroe's doing with 3D Colorado. Moving the ball around. 3D Colorado with it. We're square at 5. I'm Dan Matthews with Todd Walker. Robin Carlin with us on the sidelines today. It's a nice dive.
Again, Stork made a save from his back, Dan.
Yeah, Stork's come up real big early on in this contest. We're just a couple minutes out in the first half. Davis with it, near side for Colorado. Far side, Conkle. Conkle feeds it behind the cage.
A little bit of a 2-3-1 look from the Colorado squad.
Feed behind the cage to Bechter, up top for Conkle.
Oh my.
Conkle fires the rocket and scores. Looks like his brother Austin on that one, folks.
Great stick fake on the fake shot to get his defender on the ground. Just stepped around him and blew it by Stork.
Scott, who's wearing 7? Thank you.
Fact that you really can't provide athletic compensation for your players?
Well, the biggest thing for us, I feel like, is majority is academically. New England's well known for its good academic standings. Clark is a great location. Worcester, Massachusetts, it's a great, well known for its academics. I'd say the biggest thing for recruiting is being out in Denver. It's nice to see that there's a New England team out here representing the East Coast. It's really good for us, our exposure, letting these guys know that East Coast ball is for real. The New England Select team is a great team. They had a great run throughout the whole tournament. It's been awesome watching them out here. But the biggest thing for us is being able to come out here and recruit a fast-growing sport of lacrosse out here in the West Coast. It's really nice to evaluate the Las Vegas team who's moving on to the championship. Great team, great group of players. It's been a pretty fantastic recruiting trip all around for us. The talent out here is great. It's amazing. I'll be out on the East Coast, but it's nice to get a nice feel for what the West Coast has to offer. It's really nice. But for Clark University, being out here, it's a big stride for us trying to expand our program. Watching this, few of these teams, a bunch of the California teams are out here that came down. We've been in contact with their coaches, and it's been a great experience for us, and hopefully we'll grow our program along with the sport of lacrosse out in the West.
All right, thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Robin, and thank you, Coach. We appreciate your time. Let's take a look at the halftime stats. And Todd Walker.
All right, Dan, as you mentioned, we are standing at 6-5 Colorado. Shots, 17 for Colorado, 10 for New England. Face-offs, Colorado dominating at the X, winning 8 of 10. 2 saves for Colorado, 3 for New England, so we're even there. 5 turnovers to 6. Colorado again winning the turnover battle. But again, looking at the statistics say this one should be even, and at a 1-goal differential, that's exactly what we've got. So no surprises with the score looking at the statistics.
No, a great game, everything we expected. Let's take a look at some of the first half highlights. And just really good quality play on both sides of the ball. We've gotten rid of some of the sloppiness that we've seen in other games, and now we're out to playing high-quality lacrosse.
Yeah, I think both teams have loosened up a little bit here, a little tight early on, but again, as expected, the attack for New England and the middies from Colorado kind of handling the bulk of the load, and both teams just playing good solid lacrosse here in the first half.
Great first half highlights. Both teams again, real solid action. End to end, quality play, the officials letting them play, calling what they need to. Sky's a little ominous and gray, but looking like any weather's going to just kind of blow past us, at least so far. But I do know that everybody's checking the skies, and folks, if the horns go off here at Dick's, we could be a while. So we'll hope to avoid any of these weather delays out here today.
Yeah, they're obviously rain not to worry. We're playing on turf field, so we don't have to worry about the field. If we get some lightning in the area, that's a different story, and the officials will stop the game right away, and we'll wait till it clears out.
Yeah, big thank you to the folks at 3D Lacrosse for letting us come out here and present these games to you. This is Lax Vision's maiden voyage out there, and we're looking to present high-quality lacrosse from all over the country for you in the years to come. So if you like what we're doing, please let us know. If you don't and think we can make changes, let us know as well. You can reach us on Twitter at @Lax_Vision or via email at dan@laxvision.com. So please let us know, and we appreciate your support and your feedback. Dan Matthews with Todd Walker. We're about to get the second half underway. 3D Colorado clinging to a 1-goal lead here in the championship game of the Rising Stars Red Division. Face-off win for 3D Colorado. Nice save. This time on the defensive end. Between the pipes is Tom Stockham now for 3D New England.
Yeah, again, Stockham relying on the goalie's buddy, that right side pipe, which turned that shot away. Great shot, just tried to cut a little too fine and pinged it off the post.
New England will look to clear, trailing by 1.
Nice patience by Stockham on the clear there, Dave. He waited for his long pole defender to clear through past the riding midfielder, and nice easy pass over the midfield line.
Nice drive, goal line extended. Pushed into the crease. That was Hahn. No, it wasn't. That was Bidstrup.
It was indeed, and it looks like Mr. Bidstrup has decided he's going to be a little bit more offensive-minded here in the second half.
Yeah, feed up top to Knowlton. Knowlton marked up defensively. Hands free, great shot, sails wide. That shot came off of Nick Martin's stick.
Yeah, another great step-around move by Nick Martin. these guys do not need much room, Dan, to get their hands free and get a good hard shot off.
We're going to start to see some isolation, it looks like, from both squads. That one's going to sail out of bounds and belong to Colorado. Every possession valuable when you're talking about 23-minute running halves in tournament lacrosse.
Yeah, you really have to take care of the ball and try and get at least one good quality shot off with every possession. And the goalies in these games are so good that it really needs to be a good in tight shot, well placed.
Feed inside, shot, big save. New England goaltenders coming up huge so far in this one. And are we looking at another goaltending display that may be worthy of a player of the game, win or lose?
Yeah, we have seen some great goalie play in these games so far today, and another great save by Stockham.
Stockham will carry it up. He's going to give the ball to Knowlton. Knowlton has it. Little bit of pre-sip. Falling on the broadcast table. Knowlton has it. Knowlton marked up defensively by Rassenfoss. Nice wraparound attempt behind the back. But unfortunately, far too many players between Tim Bulens and that empty net.
Yeah, Bidstrup, watching Bidstrup play, Danny, reminds me a lot of Cody Wilson, a Western Reserve attackman from Ohio about 5-6 years back that started his college career off at Georgetown and transferred to Colgate.
Well, Passek gets New England on the board, and we're square at 6. 4 minutes into the second half.
And again, the New England attackmen do a great job of driving the ball with their heads up, so they can see that guy on the backside popping open and getting the ball to him for an easy shot. Hardest thing to teach, I think, a young lacrosse player is to play with your head up so that you can see that next pass.
New England with the face-off win. Long pole comes in, shoots. Big save. And looking for the clear is Gunnar Garn. It was a big shot, bigger save. Garn will have the clear. He gets it up to Keel Brennan. That's a Ward. That's going to be an easy call every time. You can't get that arm stuck out there. Quick restart. Chad Morse pulls it out for New England. That shot sails wide. That was Bidstrup again, driving GLE. You know, with Bidstrup driving GLE and that penetration, this time a score, that's Morse on a big lefty shot, top to bottom. And New England's got a 7-6 lead now.
Yeah, staying true to form here, Dan. The New England attack coming up big. Nice, easy feed to Morse, and even though he's going away from the goal, he's got his hands free. He's able to get that back foot set and get a good hard shot off. Again, placement, everything on that one, and put it in the side of the net.
Another face-off win for New England. Right now dominating at the X. Ball out of bounds. That's going to belong to Colorado. Again, Colorado in the white with the purple shorts. New England wearing all blues. Great split dodges and a nice shot and a goal. That one by Rassenfoss. A double split dodge and the goal for Rassenfoss.
Yeah, really smart play by Rassenfoss. He brought the ball over midfield line. Sort of sees that he's got his first defender just standing flat-footed. He's not going to be able to stop him. Next guy makes a waving stick check at him, keeps going to the cage and buries it.
Square at 7. Colorado wins the faceoff. Has possession. Near side is Bierman. He gives it up to Maureen. Maureen from Cherry Creek High School. Maureen gives it near side to Brennan. Brennan's got his guy behind the cage and Bechter. Bechter's going to dodge from X. Underhand shot. Sails wide. Raindrops starting to fall. Feed up top. Patient offense by 3D Colorado. Working the ball behind the cage is Xander Ellis.
Nice
Feed
look.
up top, shot. Sails over the cage, backed up by Ellis.
That was a nice look to the midi up top, driving around the cage, Dan. That's a feed that a lot of attackmen will miss at this level, and did a nice job to get that ball on the diagonal to the top midi.
Colorado maintains possession. Ellis with another backup. That shot came far side from Maureen. Ellis will start the ball in play. He'll give it up to Barker. Up top to Maureen. Ellis down low, nice dodge. Shoots, big save by Stockham. Ball in the crease, or Ben in the crease. We're gonna go the other direction.
Yeah, again, those in tight shots, Dan, still got to be well placed to get past these goalies. And Stockham has been rock solid on those tight shots if they're not placed into an open net area.
New England with the ball, moving right to left. Martin has it. Left-hand cradle into the box. Feed inside, that's Bidstrup. Bidstrup's going to circle the cage and bring it back. Great defensive play by Sam Jeffries.
Wow.
And a great move by Bidstrup to get the goal. That was actually Jack Ammons on defense.
Yeah, Bidstrup is a great quick move, little rocker step up top, take the inside dot, inside roll, stepped inside, put it right over the goalie's shoulder. As you said, Dan, great individual defense, but Bidstrup's just too quick. He gets that rocker step, gets the inside roll, and he's tough to stop.
8-7, 3D New England with the lead. 12 minutes to go here in this championship game, second half. Again, I'm Dan Matthews with Todd Walker. Robin Carlin roaming the sidelines today.
That's assuming that Robin is not blown away.
Yes. Knowlton up top. New England working the ball around. That's Schmidt, far side, gives it back up top to Kelleher. Keller dodge, pulls it back out, gives it back to Schmidt. Schmidt marked up defensively by Weinman. Shot sails wide from Bidstrup.
Not much of an angle for Bidstrup on that shot, Dan, but as hard and accurately as these guys shoot, it's tough to fault them for taking it.
Handful of Virginia commits on this 3D New England squad. Actually, that's on the elite squad, isn't it? New England with the ball and a 1-goal lead. Feed up top to Hahn. Schmidt with the shot. Ball sails wide, backed up by Bidstrup.
Nice ball movement by New England, Dan. Spinning the ball around the perimeter and working at the open guy on the far side, getting a good shot off.
Bidstrup with the spinning jump shot. Jack Ammon's not going to have anything to do with that. Doing a great job not giving up much to Bidstrup on that attempt.
No, again, doing a great job keeping the stick on his hands. As soon as he goes with that, puts that bottom hand on the stick, getting ready to shoot, he's right there to shut the shot down.
Feed from Morse.
Wow.
And a great shot by Knowlton and a goal for 3D New England. They lead by 2. It's first 2-goal lead by either team in this contest.
Yeah, a little bit of bonus there for Morse. He wasn't really looking at Knowlton. The pass got through, though. He was looking at Bidstrup on the crease. Ball goes through. Knowlton, Mr. Johnny on the spot, picks up the loose ball and buries it.
.3D Colorado in need of some offense here. New England starting to pick it up and dominate when they need to. Lemos with it. Right hand cradle, moves to the left. Gives it to Hahn. Lemos has it, drops it, scoops it back up. Nice defense by 3D Colorado. Great trail check. That ball scooped up by Rassenfoss. Rassenfoss is looking to penetrate. Feeds
Good
inside.
look.
Shot in the goal.
Wow.
3D Colorado back on the board. That one was from Truett Davis from Rassenfoss.
And again, another great hustle play for Rassenfoss to pick up that loose ball, run it all the way down end to end, find the attackman on the backside who was wide open and knocks a shot past the goalie. Great hustle play.
Say the future in 2014 is looking pretty bright for the Kent Denver Sun Devils.
Nice check.
It's amazing how quickly one play will get a squad fired up. There's another rocket shot. That one sails wide. Back up by New England will go the other way. But that goal really got 3D Colorado fired up.
Yeah, a lot more life on the bench here. So we'll see if they can keep this going a little bit and get the equalizer and go up.
Just over 8 left. 9-8 our score. 3D New England with the lead for this Rising Stars Championship at the 2013 3D Denver Shootout presented by Eastland Lacrosse. Coming up next will be our Elite Championship game between the boys from Lax Tech and 3D Denver, or 3D Colorado. Ball off the side of the cage, man in the crease. Colorado will get possession of the ball and immediately turn it over to Morse. Morse pulls it back out wisely. We're going to have a hold. That hold's going to be called on Moraine.
And again, play did not result in a score, Dan, but you called it a great heads-up play by Chad Morris not to take that ball in. He didn't have numbers, didn't have a clear path to goal. He pulled it out and tried to work the ball to the open guy. The lacrosse IQ in these games has been very impressive.
Bidstrup, double teamed, shoots right over the top of the cage. Great job getting that shot off by Bidstrup to work his hands free on the double team. Missed it by about that much. New England will restart the ball. Morse behind the cage for 3D New England. Great save, outstanding save on the shot by Morse. Gunnar Garn coming up huge. for 3D Colorado.
Yeah, maybe once too many times to the well there, Dan. I think Morse has shown 2 or 3 times when he's coming around, beats his man around the crease. He shot low virtually every time, and I think the goalies have picked up on that, and they're stoning him low.
Rassenfoss, left-hand cradle. Beats 2 men. Comes in, shoots. Sails wide, backed up by 3D Colorado. Xander Ellis will put the ball back in play for Colorado. Comes around near far side. Marked up defensively by Langdon. Up top to Rassenfoss. Rassenfoss gives it up. There's a shot. Doesn't quite get through, blocked out front. New England takes it the other way. Good defensive work by Connor Lewis, trying to jar the ball out of the stick of Evan Chaletsky.
Yeah, that was a big possession that time, Dan, for Colorado. A goal right there would have gone a long way. A nice defensive stand by New England.
That's Knowlton. Knowlton shoots and scores.
Knowlton, a big, tall, impressive midfielder, and he's shown that all weekend that if he decides he wants to go to the cage, he's gonna pretty much blow by anybody that's guarding him and at least get a good shot off, and usually score a goal.
As of right now, the player of the game will be both New England goaltenders. .3D Colorado trailing by 2, 10-8 in this championship game. Clock's a-ticking. Todd, player of the game. Right now, I'd have to say both New England goaltenders if this score holds.
They have done a great job stoning the Colorado shooters on several in-close opportunities. Great
nice
check.
Trail check. Great trail check. Say that 3 times fast by Hancock. Hancock scoops it up. Let's go the other way. Colorado trailing by 2. Feet inside. Xander Ellis loses the ball, but is able to scoop it back up and pull the possession back out. 3 minutes to go. Colorado trails by 2.
And I'm going to say this is a critical possession for Colorado. They really need a goal here to kind of get back into this and maybe come up with a face-off, get another quick one to tie it. Good look.
There's a good look and a nice save again. That's why the goaltenders are right now our players of the game.
Yeah, Stockham's been unbelievable here in the second half.
Yeah, Stockham's been great. Stork was incredible in the first half, keeping 3D New England in it when it really could have been blown open by 3D Colorado. There's a shot, sails wide, backed up by 3D Colorado. Far side with it, that was Ben Bechter backing it up. Shot from Ellis.
Wow.
Another big save.
Wow.
This time New England comes up with the possession. And a long possession here, they may be able to run out the clock. Again, a little bit of precipitation. Falling just far enough to hit us. I'm not sure if it's getting down to the field or not.
That's what we get for being up in the air.
It's going to be scooped up by 3D New England on the near sideline. Feed all the way across. This ball's going to roll out of bounds. It'll belong to 3D Colorado with About a minute left to go in this contest, folks.
New England may have gotten a little bit greedy on that one, Danny. The best play would have been to run it out into space or get the ball to X and just take some time off.
Another big save. Big saves by both New England goaltenders at opportune times. And it looks like New England is going to walk home or fly home as this year's 3D Shootout champion at the Rising Stars level.
I think the lacrosse ball right now, Dan, is looking like a pumpkin to Stockholm.
Yeah, great effort on both sides of the ball. 30 seconds and counting in this one. Clock's running. Colorado head coach Ben Brenneman talking to the referee. I think possession should have gone to Colorado on that. He came out of the box with the ball. There's a good takeaway check, and that is going to be the ball game. New England wins the Rising Stars Championship at the 2013 3D Denver Shootout. Todd, incredible effort, and you can't say enough about Stork and Stockholm today.
No, both the New England goalies were unbelievable. A bunch of really great saves, that some of which they probably had no business making, but they certainly kept New England in the game when they needed to, and shut the Colorado shooters out. And in the second half, certainly Stockholm was unreal, and certainly a big reason why they came out of this with a W.
Yeah, a great effort here today for 3D New England. And Robin will have both goalies and head coach Mark Goodrich in just a few moments for us. We've got the traditional midfield handshake. And Todd, the maiden voyage of Lax Vision is seeing some really good lacrosse.
Well, we can't complain that we haven't had good games, and that was a great one. And all weekend, Dan, even the preliminary round games that we saw yesterday, really been impressed with the quality of lacrosse and how good these kids are certainly in the rising division and certainly in the elite division. A lot of good lacrosse, a lot of high lacrosse IQ, which 10, 12 years ago would not have been the case, and the growth of the game and the improvement in the game, especially out west, has really grown, and can't say enough about how good this weekend has been.
10 seconds. Yeah, great performances today by the 3D New England goaltenders. Tom Stockholm in the second half, Mike Stork in the first half. And let's send it down to Robin, who's got the winning goaltenders right by her side.
Well, guys, 3D Colorado has essentially been scoring at will against their opponents. Plain and simple. What did you guys do to beat them?
A lot of it was in the talk. Thanks, Coach. Just talking on defense, that's the biggest thing. Mike had a huge first half, lots of big saves, so yeah.
Just really standing together as a unit and just all talking, seeing who's a slide, seeing the strongest opponents, just really trying to shut them down. I thought we were sliding good to the ball.
And you guys hadn't had a whole lot of practices together, yet you were finding some chemistry. How were you able to do that, Michael?
I mean, I guess we just really knew what we had to do, and we really wanted to get in that final and be here and win it. So we said, let's all come together and let's do it as a team, and it worked.
Definitely, yeah. The few practices we've had have been, we're all close friends now. We all hang out in the hotel together, and it's been great, so yeah.
Congratulations, boys. Go celebrate with your team.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Thanks, Robin. Let's go ahead and take a look at the game stats, and I'm sure they are about as even as they can get in this one. And then we'll join Robin Carlin with head coach Goodrich in just a moment.
Yeah, Dan, 10-8 the final, New England over Colorado. The shots, though, New England with 25 and Colorado with 33. Again, an indicator of the spectacular goalie play in the New England net. Face-offs, Colorado dominated, winning 11 of 17. 4 saves for Colorado, 8 for the New England goalies. Turnovers, 12-9 again in favor of Colorado, but New England made their possessions count when they had to, and came out on top.
Let's go ahead and send it down to Robin with the winning coach, Mark Goodrich. Congratulations, Coach.
Coach, what do you have to say about your team's effort all the way up until the very end of the game?
Well, couldn't be more proud of the guys. We worked on the ground balls. We eventually, in the second half, started winning the ground ball battle, which I preached the whole time, and I think that really gave us the edge, and that's why we got the W. Langdon did a great job stepping in there. He was kind of hurt. He got in for the championship game, did a great job. The boys, Matty Hahn had a great game. He did phenomenal in there. He had 2 goals in the first half. I think P.J. Kelleher did phenomenal with his poise there at the end of the game. He's a great two-way midfielder. I thought Cam Nolting was probably our best dodger from the midfield. He's a beast out there. And then, of course, the 2 guys behind, Bidstrup and Chad Morris did phenomenal. So proud of all those guys. I'm proud of all the guys. I could sit here and name all the guys. And I think we did a great job. Super pumped about the win. Do you have any other questions?
Congratulations. Go celebrate.
Thanks.
Back to you guys.
Thanks, Robin. A great performance by 3D New England here in the Rising Stars Championship. Big thank you to Robin Carlin on the sidelines for this one. For Todd Walker, I'm Dan Matthews. We'll see you back here in just about 5 minutes for the Elite Championship between 3D Colorado and Lax Tech. You're watching 3D Shootout Lacrosse on TLN, presented by Lax Vision.